So this is the pound yen analysis for Tuesday, the 14th of November. So let's just have a look what happened with prices on the 13th. So we'll just grab the pen. As you can see here, we had a bit of a gap down in prices, and we have come up, filled the gap, and we've had a very strong. Let's just grab the pen actually. So we've had this strong momentum candle just there. And we've had continuation, we've had a brief retracement, and we've had a strong sell-off. Now, we were expecting just here where we have had support at 148.46, and we briefly traded below it, close to the 148 level, and we have seen the buying momentum come back into the market. So at present, we do seem to be, the most recent trend does appear bullish, so we look for upside targets. So again, we'll see our price reacting around at 149.50. And we do have the 200 period moving average there, but the main level that we are looking for is at 149.78. 149.78 has acted as resistance in the past, and we have seen some sell-offs briefly before that level, but we do have the 400 period moving average in around at 149.78. So we do have the 400 period moving average as well, adding to the further confluence. So if we do get up there, along with the horizontal level, we may see some further downside momentum, possibly all the way down to this lower end of this most recent trading range. So we might see price come all the way down to the lower end of the trading range around at 148.46 before we see some further buying momentum come back into the market. Now, we're just going to clean the chart up a bit, and we'll just zoom. Let's just zoom out of it here on the charts. Just bear with me. Trying to keep the scale on here correct. It's not going to show it on there. We have found support at the 148 level before, but most recently we have been finding support around that major level of marked out on the chart at 148.46. So for the upside, so if we do seem to have strong momentum at the moment. We have the candles closing near their highs. We had a brief pullback just there. So again, we'll be looking for in and around that around the dynamic levels of support and resistance, as well as the horizontal level. So beyond 149.70, we're at 149.20 at the moment. So beyond 149.78, we could potentially have a look at 150. Is a pretty strong round number, so we may have some psychological impact. We may see some selling momentum from that 150 level, but beyond that, we were looking at 150.56. I can't imagine prices will get up to 151.25 because that would negate pretty much all the bearishness that we've seen over here on the left of the chart from the Bank of England press conference and dovish interest rate hike. So that would be the upper end of the channel. If we do see a breakdown, however, 147.35 would be our downside target. If we do successfully navigate 148.46, 147.35 down there, we'll be targeting that as our next area where we might find support and some buying momentum coming into the market. So we're just going to have a look at the daily chart and the weekly chart before wrapping up. So on the daily chart, let's just have a look. Let's get it correct. My word, it is a pretty messy chart. There is not really a trend. So if we just grab the pen, we can see we've had our lows here, slightly higher lows, but instead, well, again we've had higher highs, but now we seem to have had lower highs most recently. So we do appear to be having a bit of a turnaround in prices. So overall, let's just grab the So we've got our highs just there, and we do seem to be having a lower high just here. We have seen some selling momentum come into the market around at 151.25. We've got this very strong bearish candle here. We're still operating in the shadow of that very strong bearish candle on the daily time frame. So we could potentially see prices come all the way down to that 147.35, which is near the lower end of this most recent trading range. So this trading range just here, let's just clean it up a bit. It's looking a bit messy. So this is our trading range here. We have gone up to the top of the channel, and we do appear to be trending downwards. So we've got our highs, got lower highs, so we do look poised to test at 147.35. Now, let's just have a look at the weekly time frame before we wrap up here. So we're just going to have a look at the weekly time frame, and as you can see on this weekly time frame, we were in a bit of a uptrend. As you can see, series of higher lows, but of concern were these heavy retracements. Now, we have retraced, and we do seem to have had prices stall in just here where we are at present. So we've pulled back from 158 to 85, but prices do seem to have stalled. Even though we had a bit of a retracement, previous prices do seem to have stalled and do not look poised to head towards our 152.85 for further upside momentum. So overall, we do look poised at present to see further continuation to the downside, but we do have to remain cautious as we are in a uptrend on the pound against the yen. So that should wrap up the analysis for the pound yen. So before I go, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.